There was a time when flying faster than the speed of sound wasn't science fiction. It was commercial reality. Passengers could cross the Atlantic in just over 3 hours. New York to London, faster than your favorite movie. It was sleek, it was loud, and it was unlike anything the world had ever seen. But today, supersonic passenger flight is gone, grounded, forgotten. What happened to this once shining symbol of human progress? Why did the dream of supersonic air travel, one of the greatest engineering achievements of the 20th century, die? This is the story of the rise and fall of the supersonic passenger jet, and how technology, economics, and politics conspired to end humanity's fastest dream. After World War II, the world entered the jet age, a time of speed, optimism, and innovation. Jet engines had revolutionized military flight, and the next frontier was civilian supersonic travel. Governments and engineers imagined a future where we could fly from New York to Tokyo in just a few hours. In the 1960s, the race was on. The British and French teamed up to create the Concorde. The Soviets responded with the Tupolev Tu-144. And in the US, Boeing began developing the Boeing 2707, America's planned supersonic transport. The future looked unstoppable. Speed was the new luxury. Supersonic travel wasn't just transportation. It was prestige. Flying faster than sound, about 1,135 kilometers per hour, creates immense challenges. At those speeds, drag increases exponentially. Air friction causes the plane's surface to heat up. The Concorde's nose could reach over 127 degrees Celsius during flight. To handle that heat, Concorde was built from special aluminum alloys, and its distinctive slender shape and delta wings were designed to slice through the air. Every part of the jet was a masterpiece of engineering, from the Olympus 593 turbojet engines to its droop-nose design, allowing pilots to see the runway during takeoff and landing. Concorde wasn't just fast, it was beautiful. It represented what human ambition could achieve when we aimed for the impossible. But perfection came with a price. Each Concorde cost around $200 million in today's money to produce. Operating costs were astronomical. It burned nearly 25,000 liters of fuel per hour. Tickets were priced only for the wealthy, around $12,000 for a round trip in modern currency. Then came another problem: the sonic boom, a thunderous shockwave produced every time a plane broke the sound barrier. Communities complained of windows rattling, livestock panicking, and noise pollution. Governments quickly banned supersonic flight over land, limiting Concorde to transoceanic routes like London, New York, or Paris, Barbados. The dream of a world connected by sound-breaking flight began to shrink. By the late 1970s, the race for supersonic dominance was over. The Soviet Tu-144 suffered from design flaws and crashes, earning it the nickname Concordski, a symbol of overreach and failure. The American Boeing 2707 was canceled before its first prototype, as Congress pulled funding amid concerns about noise, cost, and environmental damage. Only 14 Concordes ever entered commercial service. And though it was adored by celebrities and world leaders, the economics simply didn't make sense. When fuel prices soared in the 1980s, airlines looked for efficiency, not speed. Subsonic jets like the Boeing 747 could carry 10 times more passengers for a fraction of the cost. By the turn of the century, Concorde was a magnificent but outdated symbol. A flying contradiction. Technological genius but financial disaster. On October 24, 2003, the world's last Concorde took its final flight. Pilots, engineers, and fans gathered to watch history disappear into the clouds. The aircraft that once represented the height of human progress was now a museum piece. Rising maintenance costs, dwindling ticket sales, and the tragic Air France Flight 4590 crash in 2000 sealed its fate. For the first time in half a century, humanity could no longer travel faster than sound. Yet the dream isn't completely gone. Today, companies like Boom Supersonic, NASA, and Lockheed Martin are developing next-generation jets designed to fly quietly beyond Mach 1. New materials, greener fuels, and low-boom technology might make supersonic travel practical and even sustainable in the near future. But for now, the skies remain subsonic. The dream that began with the Concorde still flickers, a reminder of what humanity can achieve when we chase the limits of speed. Because every great dream begins with an impossible idea and ends with the hope that one day someone will try again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into aviation history, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories about the technology that shapes our world.